Okay, first of all, you look beautiful. You look very handsome. Thank you. Okay, so tell us about Silicon Beach.
Well, it's a movie about a struggling actor who gets a moonlighting job at a tech company. And he kind of is sick of the struggle in Hollywood and all the shallow people and all the kind of fake stuff. So he tries to find some authenticity in a world that doesn't provide much of that. So yeah, and he kind of it's a movie about a journey rather than, you know, it's all about the journey rather than the destination.
Definitely something that applies to many aspects of life. And Silicon Beach is actually something that's really, the actual area is becoming like a big up and coming area. Yeah. Were you influenced by that, or was that just coincidence?
I mean, so I wrote this film while I was moonlighting at a tech company in Silicon Beach, and it was grappling with a lot of the issues that I was feeling while I was doing that. It's really interesting the way the tech presence in Silicon Beach, Venice, Santa Monica, everything has just devastated the communities there. And that's kind of like, you know, rippling on the surface of our movie. It's not about that, but that's taking place. So it's a very ambivalent presence in Southern California.
Now, would you say that was one of the more difficult parts of making the film, or like what was the hardest part about making the film, would you say?
The film was actually quite easy to make. Our 6th shoot day was the presidential election, and yeah, there you go. Right.
We were shooting throughout the night, and we were running in between takes to see how the election was going, how the votes were coming in, and we just got more and more depressed by the minute, and then at the end of the night at like 2 a.m. we were all exhausted, we were all kind of devastated by everything that had been going on. And then they call us out at 2 a.m., me and Antoine, and they say, would you guys mind coming out here and hula hooping?
We had to get this hula hooping shot, and they had to look really happy, and it was a terrible...
We're like, somehow brighten your spirits?
No. I mean, sorry.
In the moment it did. We got to pretend to be completely different people in a completely different world at that moment. So, but once it was done, it was back to reality, unfortunately.
Well, why do you think that this film is something that the world needs right now?
Yeah, I mean, when I tell people what it's about, I just say it's about a guy who's re-examining his relationship with women, because he gets dumped at the beginning of the movie and he loses his job, and it's about a guy who's trying to be a better man, and figuring out what exactly that means, and oddly that completely resonated with the election. We just didn't know it at the time. So it's really interesting to see Lucas, the lead character, arc from someone who's not making really nice decisions and he's having all these false starts with women into someone who just is slightly better at the end of the movie.
It was almost like it was meant to be.
I mean, it feels that way, yeah.
It did feel that way, yeah, and it does, yeah.
It's amazing when life imitates art. Yeah. Thank you so much for talking with me. You guys have a great night. Congratulations on everything. I can't wait to see the film. Thank you. Have a great night.